Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo returning from court and decided to shoot you a video. So, the topic of today's video is the importance of unity and cooperation between lawyer and client, right? So, the reason I'm shooting this video is because I'm just coming back from court on a case where, even though I have a great relationship with the client, and the family, and they're nice people, and all that stuff, there definitely was a breakdown in communication. So there was new doctors, new treatment information, things like that, and they really didn't tell me when they were seeking that treatment or getting that new treatment, right? So the thing to remember here is, in an injury case, pre-suit, before we file a lawsuit, it's just the insurance company waiting for us to provide information. And if we don't provide information, they figure we're not going to file a lawsuit, so they won't make an offer. And then when we do provide information, usually my office does a great job working up a case and providing all the information they need, which is why we settle a huge percentage of our cases pre-suit. But on cases where they're just not getting it, or they're requesting a ridiculous amount of information, and we file a lawsuit, as soon as we file a lawsuit, we go from it being you and me against an insurance company. Then it becomes you and me against the insurance company, an insurance company lawyer whose only job is to ruin your case and make sure that the insurance company pays zero, and a judge, right? And so depending on the jurisdiction, some judges are very easygoing and, let you do lots of stuff. If there's a bump in the road or a reason why you don't meet a court-ordered deadline, if there's a reasonable explanation, they're okay with it. And then there are other judges in other jurisdictions that are very, very strict about their deadlines, right? Now, part of the reason why you need to hire a lawyer in an injury case that goes into litigation especially is that you need to know which judges are reasonable and mellow and chill. I mean, I call it reasonable. Really, the word is flexible. And which judges are very, very strict. And with the judges who are very, very strict, or the jurisdictions that are very, very strict, you need a lawyer who knows who those are and does everything in the world to comply, right? And that's important because when you're in court, it's literally the doctors against your lawyer, the insurance company against your lawyer, the insurance company lawyer against your lawyer, everybody against your lawyer. Half of them don't want to pay anything. The judge wants to move the cases along and clear out their dockets so they don't have cases. And they may be taking orders from the chief judges of their jurisdiction saying, look, don't be cutting people breaks, make them go to trial. And if they can't go to trial, dismiss their case. And that's a real risk on a lot of these injury cases. So that's why when it comes to your lawyer and your case, it is important for you to have a close, trusting relationship with your lawyer. If you have a lawyer who you don't feel like you can tell everything to, or who you try to tell everything to, and they don't really address what you're telling them, or they're not taking notes, or they're not taking immediate action based on what you tell them, then maybe you're not working with the right lawyer. In my office, when somebody tells me, by the way, for the last 6 months, I've been treating with a new doctor I didn't tell you about, if it's pre-suit, before we file a lawsuit, that may not be a big deal. But if it's a situation where we're in suit and we've answered written discovery, which are like the written questions, we send them written questions, they send us written questions, they have to be answered under oath. If we haven't mentioned all these doctors that you've been seeing for 6 months, that can really become a problem. Because if you have a strict judge and the judge says, listen, your client's been seeing this doctor for 6 months and you didn't know about it, well, what a lot of people don't know is unless you tell me where you to go to the doctor, I don't know. And so if we have a meeting and you tell me I'm done going to the doctor, the list you provided me is complete. If you don't tell me that you returned to the doctor, there's literally no way for me to know it. And so, it in front of the right judge in the right jurisdiction, they could literally bar all of your treatment past the initial date, which can really have a profound effect on your case. So I guess my point is you really have to stay in touch with your lawyer, let your lawyer know if you return to the doctor, or even simply if you change addresses or change emails or change your cell phone number. Very important to let you know. So many cases I'll have a time limited offer. They'll tell me, look, we think your case is crap, we want to settle it, but if they don't want the money, we're pulling it off the table on Friday, and then we can just litigate the case. Well, in a strong case, I don't care if they do that, but on a lot of cases, many cases have some challenges to them, and if they make a good offer, it's something we should consider. Or at a minimum, I need to be able to reach you to tell you what the offer is, and estimate what you'll put in your pocket and discuss the strengths and weaknesses of the case with you. So very important to stay in touch with your lawyer and let your lawyer know what's going on with treatment. So in my office, I actually have an employee who does outbound calls to people who I know are still in treatment. And we call about every 90 days to make sure, find out if you're done treating, find out if you're still in care, find out if you're now treating with other doctors. But even with that, there's situations, especially in litigation, that can become very dangerous to protecting the value of your case and to make sure you get every penny you deserve. So make sure you work with a lawyer whose office wants to talk to you. If you call them with info, they take it down, they react appropriately, and make sure you stay in touch with the lawyer so that they know how to reach you in case of a time limited demand. So that's pretty much it for this topic today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your viewership, really appreciate the cases and friends and family members you send to my office. As I've talked about before, I don't make there's no way I can make a living shooting free videos on YouTube explaining how the legal system works, but you can do me a favor, which is if you or anyone you know needs an injury lawyer, no matter what the injury or how it happened, I would really appreciate it if you would refer them to me or give me a call at 312-500-4500, free call, no obligation. And if there's a case there, we'll let you know and we can help you. So anyway, hope you and the family are well. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. If you or anyone you know has been hurt in an accident and needs a lawyer or even just has questions, give me a call anytime, day or night, at 312-500-4500. You can call me anytime, day or night, and the consultation is free. That's 312-500-4500. Or if you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, I made 2 great tools that really help people out that you can use for free on my website. The links are in the description. The first one is called the Case Cash Calculator, and it tells you what your case might be worth. The other is called the Good Case Calculator, and it tells you whether you might have a good case or you might have a case with some challenges. The best part is that they're 100% free to use on my website, and it only takes you 20 seconds flat to answer 7 multiple choice questions right off the top of your head. And then you get custom information about your particular injury situation fast and for free. So check them out, links in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. I release 2 new videos every week, and this way you'll get notice of them. And if you have a question you'd like answered in a video, just leave a comment with your question in the comments section. Finally, if you enjoy my videos or if I've helped you in any way, I hope you'll consider doing me a favor. Injury law is a very competitive field, and I like having a small independent firm so I can help people who need it. People really rely on Google reviews when deciding who to hire, so I hope you'll consider leaving me a 5-star review on Google. It only takes a few seconds, but it's a favor to me that I would really appreciate. The link is in the description. You just go to that link, Click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit, and you're done. Once again, I hope you and your family are well, and if anyone you know needs an injury lawyer or has questions, please send them my way by calling 312-500-4500. Thanks again for watching. Take care.